Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Myth of Empires. There's been a little bit of an update. Now, nothing on the actual court case itself. We're going to be having to wait until sort of March 7th for any information on that. But there has been an update on the International Vanguard Edition. Now, if you don't know what Myth of Empires is, I have 100 guides on the actual channel itself, and I've done plenty of videos of like whether you should play the game, etc, etc. But I will be going over a little bit of an update on how the game is actually going at the moment currently, because I am still playing the game, albeit not on the official servers. I only really play on the private servers where it is much faster paced, much more PvP involved, and sort of if people fuck about and mess about and do naughty shit, exploit and blah blah blah, they just get banned off the server. And for me, that is just a much better way to play the game, because the game as a baseline is a very, very enjoyable game. So the news that was announced today by Quixar is that the Myth of Empires International Vanguard Edition, which you can purchase off their website, I will leave a link for that in the description and in the pinned comment, where you buy it directly from the website. As we know, it's been taken down off Steam, and it's going to be a long time before we find out what's going to be happening between Angela Games and Imperium, and obviously Snail and Wildcard. That's going to be going on for a hell of a long time. We won't be really hearing anything big or any sort of resolution for a hell of a long time. So it's going to be down on Steam, and a lot of people have commented down in the comments, and I've done other videos on Myth of Empires saying the game is dead, the game is done, blah blah blah. Now, we don't have the actual numbers on the actual International Vanguard Edition. So the people that are logging on to the game through this website bought, we don't have those numbers. We only have the current Steam number. And we've seen it slowly drop down over time with concurrent players. We're now down, like right this second as I'm making this video, we're down to 6,500 people playing on the actual Steam DB charts right now, with a 9,000 24-hour peak, which isn't the worst number in the game. There's plenty of other games out there with less numbers that are really doing still a decent amount of time. Now, we do have the actual private servers, which have several people that do play on those. There are several really popular dedicated servers. One of the ones we play on mainly being Feudal Dynasties. So if you are looking for a pretty damn good private server where the admins are actually pretty decent, they don't fuck about, they don't mess about, and they'll get rid of you if anyone is pissing about and using exploits and doing stupid shit. So make sure to check that out if you are interested in playing on the dedicated servers rather than the official. Now, the actual announcement for today is that on March 2nd, there will no longer be limited daily keys being sold. On March 2nd, the actual whole thing will be lifted, and anyone and everyone can purchase no matter what. From March 2nd, they went through a sort of beta period where they were only giving out a certain amount of keys over time to see if there was still going to be demand for it, I guess, and whether the whole system works itself without having too many people jumping in and it going mental, obviously, with all of the actual court stuff going on. They didn't want too much stuff going through and causing too many more issues. The game has already lost a lot of it's got a lot of notoriety for what they were accused of. Now, we still don't know if they have or have done it. People have their opinions on it, but we still have no idea until the actual case is settled. And even then, if the case is settled and they're found not guilty or anything happens along the line, that still doesn't mean they didn't do it. It just means they've got through the court of law that way. And the International Vanguard Edition is basically just a way to get around the fact that they can no longer sell the game in America and a lot of the Western world, and especially not on the platform of Steam. So it's just a really quick video with a little bit of an update on how the game is actually going currently, and the announcement that the actual keys will be lifted and you'll be able to, anyone and everyone can purchase it from their website. Again, the link will be in the description and in the pinned comment if you guys fancy it, if you haven't seen anything about it. Remember, I do have a lot of videos on Myth of Empires, so you can check those out. There's a whole playlist on there, all different guides, all different sort of introductions to things, and my actual thoughts on the game. I have a lot of videos on the court process from the beginning when it first went down all the way to where it is right now. So if you haven't seen them, make sure to check those out. Remember to like the video if you do enjoy my content. Remember to subscribe for more survival and RPG gaming content. We do have a Patreon in the description if you'd like to support myself and the channel. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.